Lydia was 22. She worked long hours at the local diner, too many hours for too little pay. Her feet ached, her hands cracked from soap and grease, her smile forced. One morning, tired of it all, she whispered to herself, I just can't do this today. So she made up a story. She called her boss and said she was sick. Not just sick, she told him she was going to the hospital. Shift. Tension builds. But lies have a strange way of rolling forward. Her worried coworker stopped by later with flowers, asking how she was. Caught in her own story, Lydia smiled weakly and said, The doctors think it might be serious. The words slipped out, heavy as stones, and suddenly everyone in town believed she was ill. Foreshadowing. Neighbors prayed for her. Friends brought soup. Even the mayor's secretary sent a note. We're wishing you strength. Lydia lay awake at night, guilt gnawing at her heart. She had lied for a day off, but now the whole town thought she was fighting for her life. To make her story believable, Lydia went to the hospital. She walked nervously through the sliding doors, clutching her old purse. She told the nurse, I've been feeling weak. Dizziness, fainting. The nurse nodded kindly and led her to a room. Machines beeped softly around her, and Lydia felt her stomach twist. This had gone too far. Surprising discovery. But as doctors ran tests, they frowned. Not because of Lydia, she was healthy, but because one of the machines kept failing. The x-ray flickered, the monitor shut off mid-exam. The doctor muttered, This equipment is years out of date. It's dangerous, Lydia listened, guilt burning in her chest. She had come here with a lie. But suddenly she realized, the real problem wasn't her. It was this hospital, struggling in silence. Dilemma. As she left, the head nurse pulled her aside. We're doing the best we can, but without funding, this place is falling apart. Lydia walked home slowly, her head spinning. Her lie had brought her here, but maybe it had uncovered a truth no one wanted to see. Rumors spread quickly in a small town. By the next week, the mayor himself visited Lydia's home. He asked gently, How are you feeling? Do you need help with treatment? Lydia froze. Her cheeks flushed red. This had gone far beyond a simple excuse from work. Confrontation. That night, Clara, Lydia's closest friend, came over. She sat down, arms crossed, and asked quietly, Lydia, tell me the truth. Are you really sick? Tears welled in Lydia's eyes. Her voice broke. No, I lied. I just wanted one day off. Clara gasped. Lydia, the whole town is worried. They think you're dying. Lydia sobbed into her hands. I didn't mean for it to go this far. But Clara, the hospital really is broken. I saw it with my own eyes. Turning point. Instead of condemning her, Clara leaned forward. Then tell that part. Tell the truth about the hospital. If your mistake can bring change, use it. And so, with Clara's help, Lydia wrote a letter to the mayor and the local newspaper. She confessed her lie, but also shared what she had witnessed. Machines failing, nurses struggling, doctors begging for help. The article caused a stir. Yes, some criticized Lydia for lying, but others thanked her for speaking up. And within months, the town council approved funding for new equipment. The hospital received fresh machines, clean beds, and safer care. Lives were saved. Emotional wrap-up. At the ribbon-cutting ceremony, Lydia stood in the crowd, tears in her eyes. The mayor shook her hand and said quietly, Sometimes change comes from the most unlikely places. Clara nudged her with a smile. See? Even a mistake can lead to good, if you let it. Reflective moral. The lesson was clear. Sometimes lies hurt, but sometimes even a foolish mistake can shine light on the truth. What matters is what we do next. We can use it to grow, to repair, to make life better, not just for ourselves, but for others. Warm and friendly tone. What do you think? Was Lydia's lie unforgivable, or did it serve a greater purpose? Would you have done the same in her place? Share your thoughts in the comments. I love reading your stories. And if you enjoy emotional, true-to-life tales with powerful lessons, subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next one.